This conference will now be
Last
recorded.
about fundamental things in programming. Now I wanted to continue with programming. So what is the basic things we require to write the programming? The last session I discussed you tokens of Java programming. Now I wanted to concentrate what is a how to write the programming through IDE based. I am going to starting. Yesterday I discussed you how to start the development of project. Just I am refreshing that one and making execution of that applications one by one. Try to see once our development. Once again, I'm refreshing how to make the project develop. First, go to new project, project name. Select you as a Java project. Click on next. Just to give the project name. I'm giving the project name is Core Java application. Core Java application. Click on next. Click on finish. Just one project is going to be created. After project creation, now I wanted to mention package creation. Package creation. Hold for a moment. Try to observe once. We created the project. After creating the project, we have to create the package. Create the package. Right click on this SRC. Create new package. Package name I have to create com.pops. Procedure orientation concept we are learning. That's why com.pops. Click on finish. Created the project, created the package. Inside the package, I wanted to write the application. That point of view, writing one new class. Very small code I plan to write. Some demo. Sum of two numbers I wanted to perform. Some demo. Starting the program execution main method. Click on finish. Starting the program execution main method. Click on finish. Started. Package name. First line of code. Description is recommended. Comment line I am providing. This is our second application. This is our second application. Starting the program execution purpose, main methods, public, static, void main, string of args. Inside the main method, declaration of variables. How to declare two variables. Which variables I wanted to declare? Int x. Some value I am going to assign. Next, similarly, one more variable y. Y is equals to 10. X is equals to 90. Y is equals to 10. Two numbers. Sum of two numbers purpose. Very small code I am writing. Performing with z. Int z is equals to x plus y. Z is equals to x plus y. Sum of two numbers. Printing the output purpose. System dot out dot println. System dot out dot println is a method. System is a built-in class. Out is a output field. Println is a method. For my understandability purpose, double quotation. Some value is equals to or something. Plus calculation purpose, we making the z. Calculation purpose, we making the z value. Sum of two numbers we perform the sum. Try to executing this small code I written, taking the two variables and those values and perform their sum. Now we getting the output perfectly. Now we getting the output perfectly. First, suppose I taken this program, try to store this program with my calculator. Somebody, I stored this program in calculator. Somebody purchased the calculator. They on the calculator. They on what it is going to showing. 100 is showing and down. Second time I'm running this application, 100 is going to be showing enough. Third time we're running this application, 100 is showing enough. Because inside the program, I assigned the values. You wanted to work with calculator, general calculator. What you are expecting? Dynamically, you are expecting to perform numbers. Addition you wanted to perform. Dynamically, 85 plus 56. Enter, click on this, find. But when I am applying my application, what is the disadvantage? Getting the fixed output. How many times you run? We getting the output as a fixed type. So instead of output as a fixed type, what is recommended to go through? Instead of this one, use dynamical data. Previously, we worked with a statical type of data. Inside the program only we taking to take the output functionalities and input functionalities. Today's concept name is IO operations. Input, output operations. I wanted to perform IO functionalities, IO operations. Input, output operations. Generally, we wanted to work with input output point of view. In Java, we uses system dot out. System dot out. System is a one built-in class in this one. System is a one existing class available with Java. Available class, already available class in Java. Out is a output field. To generate the output statement, we use generally system dot out dot print method. Sometimes we use print ln method is also sometimes we use print method. Same line output, print ln method. Output generated. After output generation, cursor will be moved to next step. Similarly, to perform input functionality, we uses perform input functionality. We uses system dot in. But this system dot in is may not access it directly. System dot in is may not access it directly. That can be accessible with the help of following classes. Uses some of the classes to perform that one. What are the classes? Scanner class, very important in development. Every time we use a scanner class. Scanner class is there. Console class is there. Console class, as well as one more type is there. Command line argument based. Scanner based input is possible. Console based input is possible. Command line argument based input is also possible. How to do this process? We wanted to concentrate. Now I wanted to concentrate on scanner class. What is a scanner class? How the scanner class is going to be working? We have to concentrate. Try to observe this one. Command prompt. Now I wanted to concentrate on scanner class. Scanner is a one built-in class. Scanner is a one built-in class which is used to perform input functionalities purpose. Before scanner class, we use a buffer reader class. Okay. So in development now we use a scanner class. So first, primarily to take the input through Java programming, we use a buffer reader. Buffer reader class we primarily used from JDK 1.0 version. Primarily they used JDK 1.0 this version. But presently they introduced one more thing from JDK 1.5 version. JDK 1.5 version they introduced scanner class. Scanner class is a one built-in class which is available under Java util package. Java util package. So if you wanted to access this scanner class, how to do this process, I wanted to concentrate. First, go to syntax for scanner class. Syntax for scanner class. First, Java dot. Observe once. While I'm installing the Java, by default that is going to be installed with C drive, program files, Java, JRE. Observe this one, lib directory. This one file is there, rt.java. Opening this file. Scanner class, where it is available, I wanted to cross check. Scanner is a built-in class. Go to Java util package. Under util package, several classes are there. I wanted to concentrate the class name is a scanner. Scanner is a one built-in class which is available under util package. That's why what I have to do? Go to Java dot cursor from my program. Reference goes to Java dot util dot scanner. SC is equals to new Java dot util dot scanner. Java dot util dot scanner of system dot in. Just we said to read the input we use system dot in. System dot in. Wanted to utilize with the help of scanner. Previously you observed this program. In this program to take in the output as a picture. These elements are picture. But instead of that one, I wanted to perform dynamic functionality. New class, previously normal sum. Next, dynamic sum demo. Runtime, I wanted to pass the values. Dynamic sum demo. Starting the program execution main method. Program execution main method. After that one, public static void main string of args. Starting the execution purpose. After starting the execution, I wanted to apply now scanner class. Syntax for scanner class. Java dot util dot scanner. Java dot util dot scanner. We wanted to apply. SC is equals to scanner reference. New Java dot util dot scanner of system dot. Previously I take it here only I say, but now scanner is a class. In that class there is a one method SC dot. N number of methods are available to read the int type of data. Read the integer type of data. Next int method I am going to take. Next int method SC dot next int. Similarly, I wanted to take one more variable also. Y is equals to SC dot next int. Dynamically taking the x value, dynamically taking the y value, then performing calculation of sum. Z is equals to x plus y. Z is equals to x plus y we make. After that one output statement. System dot out dot ln. Understandability purpose, double quotation sum, either colon or equals to symbol. Whatever we writing in double quotation as it is printed plus z values. Calculated the z value and printing. Previously also z value and printing, but here things are inside the program only doing. In this program, same thing we are going to presenting dynamical pointer. After that one, executing this program. Previously executed this program. How many times we executed? Output is 100 only. Fixed output. Why? Because fixed elements only we given. Now you observe. Started execution. You have to enter some value. 75 plus 125. Two numbers I enter. Getting the output as a sum. Second time I am executing this program. 85, 853. Some numbers. Based on that numbers getting the output. To take the input purpose, we use the scanner. But you are the user, you know very well about what you have to do. But somebody don't know. They have to enter some data. I asked to enter the integer, but they enter the string type of data. Possibility to get the input mismatch exception. Avoid that one. Better practice. You give some description about the program. What you have to enter. System dot out dot println. This is for our understandability. Generally, we working with C language. Before using the scanner, sometimes we use a printf. Similar here also, just I'm giving understandability purpose. Enter two integer numbers. Previously, I'm not mentioned. That's why they entered different type of data. But I'm clearly mentioning that please enter the data as a integer. When you ask him clearly, oh, you know that you must enter the value as a integer only. Enter the value as a integer. based on their integer value. Previously, we are unable to enter the data. Only inside the program, every time output is showing as a 100 only, fixed output. But in this program, dynamically taking the data. Sir, you taken here as an integer type of data, sir. How to take the different types of data? Similarly, writing this much line of code is also complicated to us, sir. Remember that much of logic. Can you reduce that logic? Possibility to reduce that logic is possible or not? Possible. With the help of one more syntax I wanted to give. Previously, I applied the complete reference of scanner. Instead of that one, there is a method one, method two. By using import statement. By using import statement. How to do this process with the help of import statement I wanted to concentrate. Instead of writing this much of logic, how can I reduce this logic? Same thing. Instead of writing this java.util.scanner, no need to write this much of code. Just you write scanner sc is equals to, sc is also not fixed. In the place of sc, anything you can give the reference, right? Scanner sc is equals to new scanner of system.in. But when you're writing this line of code, in the primarily you must write import java.util.scan. Java.util.scan. When you're working with this line of code, observance, how the IDE is going to be providing this information. I am trying to writing this one through the help of one more program. Just example purpose, one small case study I wanted to take. In this example, I taken only integer type of data. Not only integer type of data, there is different types of data is there. How to read all types of data. Try to take this one, employee information, input. I wanted to dynamically read the employee information. One class I am going to create. Once employee information. In this program, trying to writing second syntax. Scanner sc is equals to new scanner of system.in. Scanner sc is equals to new scanner of system.in. Input. Here observe error getting. Rectify this error. Import scanner of util. Observe the line number 2. There is no import statement. Then you automatically import java.util.scanner. Scanner class we are utilizing. That's why scanner resource I am going to using. Next, here just the previous example I shown you, only reading of two details I showed. Now I wanted to concentrate how to perform different types of details. There are generally two types of data types are there. Predefined data types are there, user defined data types are there. Predefined as well as user defined data types are there. So how to get those data types? What are the data types are there? How to read those data types? Data I wanted to consider. Generally, Java data types are categorized types. One is primitive data type. Second one is user defined data. In the primitive, integer type, byte, chart type, different types of data is there. How to read the different types of data? So byte type range is -127 to +127 range you wanted to take that byte type of data. Now I wanted to concentrate different types of data reading. What is the methods are recommended? You wanted to read the byte type of data. Byte type is there, short type is there, long type is there, int type is there, float type is there, age of the person. Suppose we wanted to take the height of the person, 5.6, float type. So float type of data is there, double type of data is there, as well as integer type, byte, short, int, long, float, double, character type. Character type of data is there, Boolean type of data is there, as well as string type of data. There are different types of data are there. How to read? To read, just you seen. To read the integer type of data, I taken next int. Similarly, to read byte type of data, what is recommended? What is recommended? That point of view. Sys out, enter, understandability purpose, we reading. Sys out, enter, enter, age of the employee, different types of data. Age of employee, employee age, mostly less than 127 years. That's why it's fit with byte type. Byte age is equals to, there is a method to read the byte type of data, sc dot. You find one method name, next byte. Read byte type of data. Next byte method is recommended. Similarly, to read short type of data, next short method. Observe, Java is a case sensitive language. S is treated as a uppercase. S is treated as a uppercase. Next, long type of data you wanted to read. Next long method is there. L capital. L capital letter we wanted to use. Similarly, to read the integer type of data. So I will explain directly with the coding part. Try to see what are the methods. Enter age of the employee. Age is fit with byte type. Next, I wanted to take enter one more thing, department number. Enter department number or pin code. Pin code may not fit with byte type of data. I wanted to take it as a short type of data. Short type of data. Short pin number is equals to, what is the method name I wanted to apply? Sc dot. Next short method. Similarly, I wanted to take short. Observe here. S is a lower case you writing, error. Upper case you writing, no error. Similarly, this out, enter. Different types of data we wanted to enter. Enter ID employee, int ID is equals to sc dot. Observe the method name. Next int method. Integer reading, next int. Similarly, I wanted to read, enter Aadhaar number. Every person having some Aadhaar number, there is a big number, may not fit with integer. That's why it's recommended to take it as a long type of data. To read the long type of data, Aadhaar number is equals to C dot, next long method. Byte reading, next byte. Short reading, next short method. Integer reading, next int method. Similarly, you wanted to read Aadhaar number, next. Similarly, still I taken how to read byte, short, long, int, float. To read the floating point type of data. This out. Enter height. Enter height of the employee. Your wish, whatever you wanted to take. Height of the employee. Height is, I'm taking 5'6", 5'8", look like this one. That's why taking the float. Float HIG is equals to SC dot. Next float method. SC dot. Next float method. Similarly, I wanted to read salary of the employee. Salary of the employee. Salary of employee taking as a double type of data. Read double type of data. Double sal is equals to SC dot. Next double method. Similarly, one more thing, till I taken integer type of data, floating point type of data, character type of data. Read the gender of the employee. Read the gender of the employee. Enter gender. Read the enter gender. Gender is a single character, either male or female. Char ch is equals to, suppose you have to take, you have to concentrate what is this array, you have a knowledge, some knowledge. Suppose I am taking as a male. Male is a string type. You wanted to read the data as a string, sc dot next method. So it allows a group of characters. But I don't want it to allow the group of characters. From that group of characters, I wanted to take the first character. Character allows only single character. Even though you taken as a male, enter the male, internally that is going to be storing as a array structure. From that array structure, I wanted to read single character. I wanted to read single character. That's why index position of that character I'm going to taking as a 0 is there, 1 is there, 2 is there, 3 is there. Which index position you wanted to take that one. Here I'm taking the char at of index of 0. Char at of index of 0. Reading as a string but retrieving the first character of string, gender. Similarly, one more type I wanted to take. Enter EMP working status, true or false. Working status. Just whatever you wanted to write in double quotation as it is getting. So, Boolean. You wanted to read the Boolean type of data. Boolean doubles working status is equals to sc dot. What's the method name you find? Next Boolean. Read the integer, next int, read the float, next float. Like n number of methods, Boolean type of data. Similarly, we taken still now all types of data. Next byte, next short, next int, next float, next double, next dot, char at, next Boolean I taken. String type of data reading purpose. There is two methods of there. Sys out, enter EMP name, employee name. Different types of data we taken. Name also I wanted to take. Name is a string type of data. String e name is equals to sc dot. There is a methods you find. Next method you find as well as next line method you find. Next method single token of text. Next line method multiple taken. With space you wanted. Next line you taken. Without space you wanted, take the next method. Employee name. Single string only, that one. Multiple strings you wanted to take, that one also you have to present. Similarly, this is a tick. Till now we done. This is a reading of different types of data using the scanner class. After reading, I wanted to apply the print statement. Sys out. System.out.println. So that is instead of that one, you write sys out control plus space. Automatically. I'm not typing every time system.out.println. Just I'm taking one small shortcut key, sys out, and press control key plus tab space key, automatically getting that information. Just printing. Entered EMP name, employee name, whatever the order you reading, there is no restriction. You must print on that order only. Name of the employee readed and printing. E name I take. Similarly, I wanted to print the remaining fields also. First, I wanted to print the name of the employee. Then I wanted to print the ID of the employee. EMP ID. ID of the employee. What I did? ID. Print all the fields. Whatever I taken. I taken the age, PIN number, entered employee age. Age I wanted to take. PIN number I wanted to take. PIN number. Number whatever the short type of data you take, your wish. Double quotation, whatever you wanted to write it. Not it. Similarly, I wanted to take height of the employee. Height of the employee. Next, salary of the employee. All the fields I am going to take it dynamically and print. Salary of the employee, name, working status, WS. Working status. Employee, working status, and take. Similarly, salary of the employee, as well as gender of the employee. Whatever the fields I taken, all fields I am going to fill. Salary, gender, boolean I taken. Double quotation, your wish. CH gender, but I am taking here as a CH. In time, you must mention that one only. Different types of data I taken. Try to printing this last. Try to printing it. Asking me to enter the age, 28 years. Enter the pin code, some number. Enter the ID, some number. Enter the Aadhaar number, big number. Long type I take. Height, 5.9. Salary, value we wanted to present. Floating point value. Floating point value. Gender, suppose observe here. While I'm entering, taking the male, but printing time it's showing as a M only. Working status, true or false. Boolean type allows either true or false. Enter the name. Enter the name. Whatever, not only one employee is there, multiple employees, types. You need to take the common data, how many times you running. This application is going to be taking different types of, no need to think much. Whatever the input, just be writing the code once. Dynamically taking the input with the help of methods. What the methods we followed? Next byte method, next start method, next int method. Be careful, which is uppercase, which is lowercase. Next int, to read the float type of data. Next float. Next float method is there. Next double. Next double type of data. Character type reading purpose. Next dot. You know this method. Any type of data reading is possible. Next dot. Char at of 0th index. C small, A uppercase. Boolean. Next Boolean. Next Boolean method. N small, B capital. Method name begins with lowercase. Remaining words are capitalized. Next method is there. To read the string type of data. Next method is there. Similarly, next method is available. As next line method is also available. Different types of data is used to apply the different methods to read the different types of data. You have to concentrate. If you know these methods, any type of data reading is very based on your data type. You have to mention the method. You have to work with the scanner. Why we working with the scanner, sir? Scanner is working fine, sir. We applied some methods also, sir. Everything is fine. Why the introduction? Scanner is come to existence from JDK 1.5. Apart from scanner, you said one more class also, sir. Console class. Okay? Scanner class is there, sir. Console class is there. What is the disadvantage of scanner? How that is going to be overcome by console? We wanted to concentrate. Now we wanted to concentrate. One more thing. Still I show you logic based on IDE based. Similarly, one more execution I will show you based on editor based, like notepad based application. One small code I plan to write. I wanted to do one small thing. What is the thing I am expecting? Dynamically enter login page of my application. If I wanted to make the login page of my application, generally first page, what it is asking me? Enter the username, enter password. Username, password you have to enter. Click on that button, cursor will be directed to next. First it is asking you, enter username. Asking you username. Must enter the username of the to login. Are entering the username. After entering the username, it is asking you to enter the password. Enter the password. So when you enter the password, apply the login. Login page is there, reset page is there, close is there, then cursor goes to next. Now what I am expecting, enter the username dynamically. Enter the username dynamically. Password there. Generally username is string type of data. Password is also string type of data. help of the technique I am applying. The help of scanner. What is the disadvantage of scanner for security point of view? How that is going to be overcome by using console? I wanted to consider. First, I write small code for scanner. New Java code. Try to see class. Edit place based execution also I am going to show. Password demo. Class password demo. Starting the program execution main method. I wanted to utilize the scanner. Scanner SC is equals to new scanner of system dot. So there is no restriction that you must mention SC. The place of SC reference value giving my name. It is also allowed. So, but when you taking SC dot next somewhere you use Sai dot something. There is no restriction on this name, reference value, object name that is technically called as. But while you writing this line of code, recommended, what is mandatory, compulsory, import Java dot, which package I wanted to give? Util package. Java dot util dot start. Java dot util dot start. Scanner. After that one is asking me, first I have to enter. What is expecting? Enter the username. First enter the username. Similarly, it is expecting to enter the password. Dot out dot pl asking me to enter the username. Enter username. Username I have to enter dynamically. Dynamically reading the data. SC string type of data. String combination of alpha numerical. Sai 1, 2, 3, 4 is my user. Sai is a combination of alpha numerical. That's why I'm taking the string. String uname. Username is equals to SC dot. What's the method name? Next line method or next method. Next line method or next method. With space you wanted to provide next line. Without space, username does not allow the space. That's why I'm taking the next method. Next, I wanted to concentrate. One more thing, it's asking me to enter the username. Also, it's asking me to enter the password. Enter password. Password is also string. Password is also string. So string password is equals to SC dot next. Reading these two things are done. Just printing system dot out dot println. System dot out dot println. Enter. Enter to entered username. Just understandable purpose. Entered username is equals to double quotation close plus symbol. Whatever the username you read it, printing. Similarly, I wanted to print the password also. Similarly, read the username printed. Read password is also I'm planning to print. System dot out dot println. Entered password. Username whatever we read it, printing. Password whatever we read it, printing. Dynamically entering the username and password. Password. Field name is pass. Field name is pass. Just a small program I recommend. Saving this program with the help of password demo dot java. Desktop I already created one folder. In that folder, password demo dot java. Try to executing this one. Command prompt based execution. CD desktop location. CD for Java online Java C password demo dot. Try to executing this one. Here scanner. Here observe line number 6. What's the mistake? I given yes as a lowercase, not allowed. Class name obviously begin with uppercase. Clearly mentioned. Line number clearly showing. Where the error also clearly showing. Line number it is going to be mentioning. Also it's going to be mentioning where the error is there. Error rectification is very easy. Error rectification is very easy. One more error is also getting. What's the error? SC. Not declare the SC. What I declared? I declared as a Sai, using as a SC. So here I taken as a Sai. Wherever you using it as a Sai reference. Sai reference you plan to. Observe here, error rectification, not a complex in a command prompt based also. Compiling. Generated its dot class file. Running this file. Java pass. Asking, enter the username. Sai 2020. I entered my username. Visible to everyone. But my password is confidential. I'm entering it as a ready @2050 password. See once, what's the disadvantage? Username visible, no problem, but password is also visible. While I'm entering, username is visible, password is visible. While I'm printing also, both are visible. So when you're taking the both are visible, there is no security. Suppose Abhijit seen my application. Abhijit seen my application. What he wanted to do, he entered the username and password. He is trying to getting the information. What is the disadvantage? Disadvantage of this one, no security of application. Disadvantage is no security of this application. To overcome this problem. Previously I used the scanner. Scanner having this type of security problem. Instead of the scanner, I am replacing the scanner class only with the help of console. Right? See what? Same code. How I am going to presenting with the help of console. Same logic I am taking. Try to writing one more program. Secured password. Secured password demo. But here what is the thing I wanted to do? Secured password demo.java. But previously I used the scanner. The place of scanner, I wanted to utilize console class. Console is a one new feature which is added from JDK 1.6 version. Scanner from JDK 1.5 version. Console from JDK 1.6 version. Console class is available under IO package. Scanner class is available under util package. Console class they introduced under IO package. How to write it? The console C. Console C is equals to system.console method. Observe this syntax carefully. Left side console uppercase, right side console lowercase. This is a class name. This is a method name. Method name obviously with lowercase. Class name. Observe this one. This is the uppercase. This is a lowercase. Because class name is uppercase. This is a lowercase is recommended. If you're writing this line of code in the application, instead of using util IO package, because console class is available under IO package. Same thing I done. Here is also enter the username. Username. String uname is equals to C dot is the method. Read line method. Read line method is going to be get. Similarly, to read the password as a character array type is going to be char password is equals to C dot read password method. R small P capital. Read password method. Same thing. The previous program and present program both doing the same procedure only. Previously I done through the help of scanner class. The help of console class. Scanner class based. Now I am going to doing the process console class based. Somebody help me on this one execution. See once executing this application. Java C secured password demo.java. Java C secured password demo.java is there with online. Sandeep is there. Sonu is there. Someone Sonu Agarwal is there. I am trying to execute it. Previously you seen my username and password. While I am entering, you see it. Try to execute this program. Console program I am going to execute it. Previously, no security related to my password. Now I'm entering my username. Same thing I'm going to enter 2020. You can visible my username, password. Same password I'm going to enter at the rate 2020. I enter the password. I enter the same password. But you observe once, while I'm entering, my password, it is visible with you. They are not visible. Printing time also it is visible with you. But you observe here, printing time also not visible with you. And I'm entering my password, it's going to be storing with some address location. That address reference is going to be printed. Hash code value. Technically it's called as a hash code value. Object reference value. It's not going to be printing the information of object. It's going to be printing the reference value. So while you're using the scanner, no security. Overcome that problem, which is come to existence. Console class. Console is going to be provided the security. You wanted to apply the secured manner presentation. Console class is recommended. To read today's session, we discussed it. You know what is the things we discussed? So, perform output functionalities purpose. Perform output functionalities purpose. We are using system.out. To perform input functionalities purpose, we use a system.in. How to work with scanner class? How to apply the scanner class methods? How to apply the scanner class method. Scanner syntax is applicable with the JDK 1.5 version with the help of complete reference base, with the help of import statement base. So similarly, to read different types of data, which methods are recommended? Which type of methods are recommended? Data type, method name. How to use those methods? We discuss. Write reading purpose, which method? Short reading purpose, which method? Long reading purpose, which method? Will be discussed. Similarly, now I concentrated one more thing also. What's the thing we concentrated? So we concentrated on how to read the secured data. While we working with scanner, password fields are not secure. Overcome this problem. What is the thing is come to existence? Same program I written, same logic program I written with the help of scanner, with the help of console. While we working with scanner, there is no security for password fields. It may be visible to you, each and everyone. But while we working with console, there is a thing. That is a scenario we are going to taking how to work with scanner, how to perform the console also. Next, here we discussed one thing to read string type of data. One small interview round of question I wanted to concentrate. String reading data uses next method I said, as well as one more method is also there I said, next line method. I said, as well as one more data, next line method is also method, as well as next line method. Let me ask the question, what is the difference between next line and next line? What is the difference between next line and Any issue? Just try to speak out, someone. Try to speak out. Any issue? Are you getting my voice?
Yeah, we are able to hear you.
Sure. Observe once, one small interview point of question they may ask in the interview session. What is the session? What is the question? What is the difference between next and next line method? What is the difference between next and next line method? Suppose one small application I plan to write. Here I plan to write student details. Class, student input. Student input I wanted to take. Student information. Main method I wanted. Click on finish. Try to see once. I am trying to take the student name. Student name dynamically I wanted to take scanner. Scanner SC is equals to new scanner of system dot in dynamical input. After that one, I wanted to apply its scanner. Pre-requirement for this one is import. You keep the cursor, automatically show you this one. Import scanner of util dot scanner class thing we have to present. Just read the student name next and next line method. This out system dot out dot enter student name of the student I wanted to take. First I am trying to take it as a next method string yes name is equals to sc dot next method I am taken the name and printing this out standard out dot println understandability purpose entered name or name is equals to double quotation whatever you writing as it is printed. Here I taken yes name printing after taking the name and printing. Here I applied the next method. Try to execute. Suppose I am taking the name as Sandeep Kumar. Understand? Sandeep space Kumar I am going to take. Which is come to existence to me. Sandeep only come to existence. Sandeep only come to existence to me. Then I am taking the next method. Single token of string only take. But I wanted to take the Sandeep Kumar as a input. Once changing the method name. Next line method. Now, previously just a single token we taken, but I modified with next line method. Here I am trying to take same thing. Sandeep space Kumar. Once, what is going to be getting? Full information. Next method is used to read single token of next line method with space. Line of text it is going to be single text, single token you wanted to read, next method. Next line method you wanted to take, this is next line method, single line of text. But while you using next line method in development, there is the issues are going to be getting observed. I wanted to take the student name as well as one more field, student age. Enter student age. Yes, age is equals to age is a byte type or short type, any type you take. Int age is equals to sc dot next int method. Previously one field I taken, everything is fine. Next int method I am taking. Now I wanted to print that value also. System dot out dot println student age is equals to printing of that age. printing in that case, just two fields are taken, printing. Right, observe. Name taking Sandeep Kumar, space Kumar. Taken. Next age I taken as a 25. RR printing 5. But I plan to exchange this one. First I taken the string, then I taken the int supported. But now I am trying to take the int, trying to take the string next. Try to observe once. Here, try to executing this one. See once. Enter the age of the student, 25. Enter the student name. I try to enter the name, not taking. Without taking that one only, automatically cursor is going to be moving to writing this line. You know, planning to write this line. Once again also, in middle you wanted to present. Once again also you write. There is internally buffering process is going to be happening. That's why you take, while you taking next method, no problem. Next line method you taking, before next line you readed something. So without reading only, cursor is going to be moving to next line. In this case, previously you seen, without writing line number code, it does not read at the name. So with writing line number 9, student age 25, student name previously not taken, Sandeep space Kumar. This is a way. Next line and next method, only single token of text. Next line method with space is also allowed. This is the way we are going to performing IO functionalities. So this is the concept. Today I explained to you about IO, input output functionalities. Tomorrow I will going to discuss about how to work with a control flow state.